Oh, that's it. Hello, YouTube. Here for one more immersion in English. Welcome, girls, Nathaniele and Aureana. So I'm here. I'm 1 minute here. Stopped here. Sabe? That's it. Hello, YouTube. I'm here to one more English, immersion English. So I will explain a little how Talking Talk works. Talk Talk is a platform, conversation, where possible to practice English, Spanish, French, and Italian. It's okay to make mistake here, no have a problem. I'm not teacher. I'm here as a host to guide the conversation. And what else? I suggest that you try to observe the new words spoken by your classmate. I think it's a great opportunity to increase your vocabulary. Today, we'll talk about how we study English better. I think it's a good subject because it's very important. We change the experience, and the technique that you use to learn better the English. Okay, so don't be shy. Enjoy the moment, and let's go to start with the presentation. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I have two sons. I'm here in Talking Talk since the last years, February 2022. I'm host here since August of this years, and that's it for mine. Maybe in my free time, I love it to learn a new language, dance, and work out. And you, Nathaniel, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Nathanielle, but everyone calls me Nachi. I'm 32 years old, living in Fortaleza. I'm single, don't have kids. I work as a secretary, and in my free time, I like to read and watch some series sometimes.
So nice. Thank you, Nath. And you, Aureana, can you introduce yourself, please? Your mic is off.
I'm Aureana, I'm from Bahia, da Bahia. I'm 35 years old. I like the day every day. I'm single, I don't have kids, but I like kids when I don't have. I don't speak English very well, but I try. I'm a software developer. I love it.
Me too. And a special chocolate. I don't know you, but I love eat chocolate every day.
Chocolate too.
Yeah, so nice. So let's go to start about the English because I'm interested about your experience in English to learn English in other language maybe. So if you don't understand something that I speak, no problem. Interrupt me and you speak in Portuguese, no problem, all right? So let's go. Nat, can you read the number one for us and answer, please?
Yes. First one is, what are some effective strategies for improving English pronunciation and speak fluency? So actually, I'm not into improve my pronunciation. I think in the first place, you have to try talk. Even you are pronunciation right or no, you have to try, because I think we just get fluence when we risk ourselves and try a new thing. But when I have a course, we have a lot of listen practicing to hear how people who born in this are native, how they pronunciate the words. So I don't know if it's so effective, but it's a thing that people do in regular courses.
So nice. How long time did you study? Have you studied English?
I think almost 10 years because when I started college, I started a course too because in my area it's necessary to speak another language. So I chose English because obvious reasons. And I continue to study all these years. Sometimes I don't study so hard, but now I'm trying at least have 10 minutes Duolingo lessons or attend one immersion here in Talk.
So nice. But about the speaking, do you realize if when you start here and talking, your pronunciation is better or it's better for you, the English or no? You're improving more?
Yes, because I think when we are doing this more and more, it's normal we improve sometimes. When
Yeah.
in my previous work, I need to speak in English because it was a multinational. So realized that it was necessary. I tried to improve because not because of the guys from the other countries, because they were very nice, but I don't know. In that time, I was not confident with my English.
All right. So nice. Good afternoon, Yasmin. What's up?
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay, no problem. Can you introduce yourself, Yasmin, please?
Sure. So I'm Yasmin. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Manaus, but now I'm living in Portugal. And I work with IT. And I'm looking for a job here in Portugal. So I need to improve my speaking, my English in general. So I'm here.
So
That's it.
nice. So welcome. Well, I'm here to replace the Diego. I don't know. That's it for today. And Ariana, you come. All right. Can you answer the number one, please? What are some more
Yes.
effective strategy you're improving English pronunciation and speaking fluency?
Believe that practice speaking, reading, listen. Is it?
Yeah? What do
No?
you like to read?
Ah, posso falar em português?
Sim.
I don't like to read, but I read. Eu vou pedir para falar em português justamente porque eu falo que eu não gosto de ler, as pessoas acham que eu não leio. Gente, eu leio muito porque a minha profissão exige que eu leia. É tanto essa quanto a anterior que eu estou fazendo transição de carreira. Então eu leio muito, mas eu não gosto de ler. Entendeu? Mas eu prefiro assistir alguém explicando, falando, eu assistir, eu absorvo melhor. Tá? No caso do inglês, para mim, eu acabo tendo que ler porque na questão de fazer associação, então eu tenho que ler, mas eu prefiro ouvir, assistir um vídeo, mas a questão referente à pergunta, né? No caso, como melhorar, não tem jeito. Praticando a fala, né? Practice speaking
Every day. Mhm.
every day, read and listen.
Yes, I agree with you. I realized that when I started to practice here in talking, speak and participate in the immersion all the time. Oh my God, I improve a lot my English. I thank God because I hate in the past I hate English, but okay now it's okay for me. And for you, Yasmin, talk about this. The number one.
I agree with you. I think that we need practice, even if we make some mistakes. So we need to find ways to practice, even just recording yourself and listen and trying to understand songs, or reading something that is interesting for us. And but the secret is the constance. The every day we have some contact with in English.
All right. Do you usually record your voice? You speak all the time or no?
No,
No?
no.
I think it's very weird,
Yeah,
when I listen my voice, it's terrible for me. I
for me
hate
too.
to watch the YouTube. I don't know for you.
For me too. But it's a way. But now I'm trying to be here in talk more times to improve.
So nice. Thank you. And you, Nath, do you use it to watch YouTube, the immersion that you participate or no?
No, actually, I never search about my previous immersions.
Yeah, I
Yeah, no.
invite I invite you all do this because I think when you watch you in the video, it's it's nice. It's terrible, but it's nice for you. You listen your voice and understand some word, some mistake that you make. So I think it's so nice, but I hate. So let's go to the next questions.
Bruna,
Go ahead.
where we can find or record? Just going to YouTube and searching for Talk.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I'll try.
It's all, I think in the past, not all immersion we was record, but now yes, it's possible to find out the immersion that you want. All right. Uh, Look out for the search for the subject. I think it's easier, right? Aureano, can you read the number 2 answer for us, please?
Yes. How can I expand my English vocabulary and use it everyday conversation? I answer true.
Yeah, please.
Watch videos, movie in English, read books, igual eu já falei. Essas coisas. Keep manter, como é que eu falo? How do you say? Estratégias, sabe? Sempre que você for assistir um vídeo, você assiste ele em inglês. Se você for assistir um filme, prefira assistir em inglês.
But do you understand? When you watch in English, do you understand or no?
Muita coisa.
All right.
Olha, eu tenho dificuldade em falar. Eu entendo mais. Porque eu tenho medo de errar, eu tenho essa necessidade de falar. Eu falo rápido, então eu não consigo associar no mesmo tempo que eu falo em português, então isso me incomoda dentro de mim, me trava e não consigo. Você vê que até agora toda hora eu paro para falar em português. Eu vou perder essa mania, viu, gente? Mas é porque eu penso muito devagar em inglês, entendeu? Eu penso muito devagar. Então eu entendo mais do que eu consigo falar. Agora no Talking Talking eu perdi o medo de falar, porque antes eu tinha medo, tinha vergonha de errar. Então aqui eu perdi o medo de falar. Eu só não melhorei ainda porque eu consegui o estágio que está tomando todo o meu tempo. Eu não consigo fazer as imersões como eu queria todos os dias. Mas pelo menos tentar falar sem saber se alguém está vendo se eu estou falando as ordens gramaticais corretas, errada, pronúncia, porque tem pronúncias que eu falo errado ainda. E isso antes me travava muito quando eu estudava inglês. Então, isso me prejudicou, porque eu fiquei um tempo assim, meio sem estudar. Eu voltei agora há pouco tempo. Mas eu entendo muito, mas eu não consigo pensar na mesma velocidade. E é isso que me trava para falar.
Okay. Yeah. About the judgment, no? Julgamento.
Isso.
It's impossible to speak more and more because, oh my gosh, what Nat think about me? What Yasmin think about me? Don't worry about this, no? Only speak.
Ah.
Don't worry about the make mistake.
Uhum.
And you, Nath, what do you use for expand your English vocabulary?
Actually, now I don't have much time to study English because I'm studying other things. But every day I try to use Duolingo because I think that is good to uh, learning more vocabulary because it's a repetition activities. So you saw a lot of time the same words. You will learn this. And I don't know, probably watch some videos too, but small videos, not an entire movie or a series complete, because I think if you don't understand everything, it's difficult to absorb all the words.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes it's so good idea when you start a short videos, a short books. I know. I like this too. And you, Yasmin?
Firstly, my phone is in English, so every day I read something in English there. I Now I can watch movies or series in English with the audio and the the
Subtitle?
subtitles in English. And I was trying to read in English. I read one or two books this year in English, but the last one was very difficult, and I came back to Portuguese, but I'm trying. And to speaking, I'm trying now talk. The the how can I say? The area that is difficult for me, the area that's more difficult for me is speaking. So I'm here now.
All right, thank you. Well, I try to use, I don't know if you know about this, it's Anki. It's the repetition system. You put the cards and in Portuguese and English, and all the time you repeat this, repeat again, repeat you today and again tomorrow, maybe, and 3 days after this, maybe. I love using this because you need to repeat all the time and put the vocabulary in my mind because it's terrible, no? A new vocabulary is difficult to sometimes it's difficult to use in the same moment that you learning. So when I put in the Anki, I think it's easy to remember in the future some vocabulary, for example. It's so good. I love it to use the Anki. So let's go to the next questions. What are the best resource or tools for practicing English grammar and avoid common mistakes? I understand that Anki helped me, like I said, and about the grammar, I have a big problem about this because, for example, I don't use it to do exercise for grammar, for example. I not why, but it's not common for me. I don't know for you. Do you use it, Ariana? What do you do for improve your grammar or avoid the mistakes?
É, for me, the best resource are dictionaries and book because when I read the book, when I see, né, the gramática, quando a gente está lendo, a gente lê, vê, entende a gramática melhor do que quando está falando, né? A gente consegue ver
Oui.
o verbo auxiliar, como é que ele é usado, antes ou depois. Então, acredito que reading the book and the dictionaries in English are the best.
So nice. Good tips. Thank you. And you, Nath?
No, I don't use nothing, but in the past I used an app called Hello English They have a lot of grammar activities, and you have to. I don't. You can spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You put the time you have to practice this part of the English. And just this.
I'm not sure, but in Duolingo, it's possible to study grammar too, no? Because you need to
Yeah.
put the correct word in the same in the in the place in the right place, no?
Yeah, but Duolingo is mix. You start a activity and you are study grammar, lesson, speaking because you have to record your voice. And in Hello English, you can choose what you study.
All
If you
right.
are just grammar, just listen.
It's possible to choose that today I want to study grammar. Okay, it's
Yeah.
possible. And Duolingo, it's
Uh,
impossible. That's it. All right, thank you. And you, Yasmin?
I didn't find a way for me to study grammar. Uh, I made some course, but I feel that after some time I forgot the grammar because I don't practice a lot, and I need to find. I was searching about some apps too, but I didn't decided one, didn't
Which
choose one
which apps
yet.
do you use?
BBC English,
Hmm?
and Eva,
Eva, I love Eva. So
yeah,
nice.
to improve the pronunciation.
Crosswords, I love to do the crosswords. I love to do this. So nice. Great. Do you know Nath and Aureana? Eva? Apps?
no.
No? So
No.
nice. And we have they have in the Instagram too. No, Yasmin. I think
Yeah,
yes, I follow them. I think it's so nice. A great opportunity. So,
I don't follow you, se foi essa pergunta. Você me perguntar?
vocês conhecem Eva? O app? Eva? O app? Não?
Only Duolingo. Na, ve- na verdade, eu já ouvi falar desse Eva, mas eu nunca baixei.
Right. It's so
Então, não
nice.
sei usar.
It's a great opportunity to do. And the other, it's Elsa. Elsa is
Elsa,
it's so good too. It's
yeah,
for practice they speak.
pronunciation.
Yeah, I love it. But all the time you have only five for free app free. For example, you have only five exercise. I don't know. It's limited, no? And
Yeah.
you, when I finish, oh my God, I want to continue, but it's impossible. Okay, needed to
Me
pay.
too.
No, I don't want to pay nothing because I think you needed to enjoy the other platform that here, for example, you pay for the month, it's okay, and you have a lot of immersions to practice your speak, your listen, anything else. All right. So let's go to the next. Yasmin, can you read the four, please?
How do I develop better listening skills in English to understand native speakers more easily? I think that watching movies is a good way because um, mostly actors are native speakers, so we get to use it to listen
Yeah.
and listen music and trying to understand the lyrics and maybe translate the lyrics.
But it's well for you. Listen the music for understand. I didn't understand very well. I don't understand very well the lyrics when I listen the music, the song.
Neither I, but I'm trying to pay more attention. I know that sometimes I think, oh, I don't understand, so I don't pay attention. But I try just understand the words or some words, just paying more attention.
All right. Yeah. And you, Aurelio?
I listen the song, music, movie in English, a lot of áudio em inglês. Isso que a Yasmin falou de lyrics, it's very good because the lyric, não sei qual é a palavra certa, que é return, que traz, né? The lyrics, eu vou falar em português. Ele dá a tradução correta, né? Porque às vezes a gente vai ver um vídeo, alguma coisa, e a gente já bota a tradução, então eles geralmente pegam pela versão, e o lyric não, ele vai trazer a tradução original da letra, então a gente consegue associar, né? Lendo e associa o que está ouvindo. Acho que é uma prática boa. Então, I believe that listen to a lot of songs, a lot of audio, music, movie, all the things.
News, yeah. Podcast. I when I go at the gym, and I love to run, and I put the podcast in English, sometimes in French, because nowadays I study French too. So, oh my gosh, I think I win a lot my time because it's possible to do something, practice the exercise and listen something in other language. So nice for me. And for you, Nath?
When I have time, I like to watch small parts of talking shows like Jimmy Kimmel and this other talk show that has in United States, because I think it's a good way to um, try to understand the natives, because sometimes they talk a lot of very fast and sometimes no. So I like these daily activities because it's their real life. So for me, it's better than watching movies or listen music. Because sometimes I put the music and think about other things. And when I was watching a talk show, I'm trying to understand what the actor or the singer are saying.
Yeah, and so good because in the talk show it's possible they receive the other native speaking English native and different accents, no? And for
Yeah.
example, the American, the English, and sometimes it's difficult to understand if you all the time listen only American native, it's difficult to understand the other accents, I think, no? What do you think about it?
Yes, when I was watching from England is very different from United States. I don't know, they speak fast and they pronounce the words in a different way.
Yeah, that's it. The accent sometimes is hard to understand, and special the Indian for me it's terrible. I didn't understand nothing. It's terrible.
In my previous company, I work in a multinational. I had a lot of persons from India, and I have to talk to them once a week. And sometimes I didn't understand nothing. I just say, yeah, yeah, but I don't know what the person was saying. I'm just agreeing.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. It's sometimes oh my gosh, I don't understand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's terrible. So nice. So yeah, about the TOEFL and the IELTS, for example, what's the most efficient way to prepare for English language exam? In my case, I have never searched something about the TOEFL and the IELTS because nowadays I don't want to. I don't have the. It's not necessary for me to do the exam. For example, I don't know for you, you all, Yasmin, Nachi, and Aureana. And talk about it is Yasmin, please.
I made IELTS in May this year, and I was I was doing, making, I was doing a course specifically for IELTS, and the IELTS platform have many materials, many tools to your practice, even simulados. I don't know how can I say simulados in English, but I made many simulados in English to be used to the test.
So you have a specific platform for this.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. And maybe you need to, it's possible to pay someone to teach for you, because I understand that it's not you need to know about the language. You need to know to do the exam, no?
Yeah, the structure.
The structures, that's it. And do you, Nancy, do you want to do this exam or no?
No, actually, I never think about it, but in July this year, I changed the company, and when I was in the selective process, I have to make a test, an English test with a teacher, and we have a meeting. She asking questions, and she said I should try these certifications like IELTS and TOEFL, because if it's not necessary make this English test all the time. I want to find a new job, but I'm not looking for a new job, so I think I will don't do this.
Yeah. And I think it's
Okay.
very expensive, you know?
Yes.
Yasmin, I think it's very expensive to pay for to do this test, this test, this exam. So that's it. And I realized that you have não sei, validade. It's
2
valuable
years.
2 years. All right. And you needed to do again and again.
Yeah.
So that's. And you, Aureana, do you want to do this task, this exam, or no?
I eu já quis. But now I don't see how do you say necessidade in English? Como?
Needs? Needs.
But now I don't see needs to me. In my case, it's more important speaking very well. But I believe the study book recommended by teachers, study grammar and write a lot. É, isso é necessário, né? Para quem pretende fazer a prova da TOEFL. Mas hoje em dia não é mais necessário para mim. De início eu achava que sim, mas
Today, why do you want to learn English to improve your English?
Oi?
Por que que você quer aprender, a melhorar o
Pode,
seu inglês? Para quê?
pode ser inglês. For my job, tá? My English only for my job and viajar. For my job it's not necessary test exame da TOEFL, entendeu? Pelo menos na época que eu aprendi no curso, a professora falava que é mais para quem pretende exercer algum tipo de profissão que você precisa provar que é formada pela TOEFL, que eu até sei, não sei como é que se pronuncia, é inglês lá fora. Mas para minha área de desenvolvimento não é necessário, desde que eu saiba falar. Então, em this moment, né, que eu não sei como é que será daqui para frente, quais são as oportunidades que surgirão. Mas nesse momento eu não preciso. Eu preciso é conseguir falar mesmo para conseguir me comunicar com as pessoas, fazer reunião, viajar, poder falar bem lá, me virar nesse sentido.
Yeah, I agree. I realized that I need more the conversation. It's more important for me than the exam, for example. It's not interesting for me to do the
Sim,
TOEFL, the IELTS.
sim.
That's it. And how can I boost my confidence in speaking English, especially when I speak with native speakers? For you, Auriana.
Um, I believe practice speaking, né? Tipo, not being afraid to speak. Sabe? Don't have be afraid, speak. Fala só falar. E sem medo de falar. Eu acredito que a prática, a confiança vem falando. Não tem outra maneira de vir a confiança se não for falando.
Yeah. Have you had the experience of speaking a native or no?
Não, não muito.
No? All right. And you, Nath, do you have the experience, no, to speak native with native? And
Yes.
how do you think it's the strategy to boost your confidence in English?
Um, I think it's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do, but try to forget about the mistakes. Don't worry about the mistake you will make, because you will make a lot of mistake, because it's not our language. We are learning, and they don't care. When they are here in Brazil, they are just grateful that has someone that are trying to help them with the language. And in my previous jobs, when the directors come, they are saying we have to just try, because they try to understand. And if we make mistake, they don't care. They don't correct. They just understand and keep the conversation. And I had a director, when they come here, they don't speak Portuguese, nothing. I think 6 months later, the guy was speaking Portuguese. And we think, wow, how you learn so fast? And he just said, because I speak. I don't care if I speak right or wrong. I just speak.
Yeah, about the mistake, it's complicated, because
Yeah.
you need to do this. Nobody born know everything. So you need to practice to if you want to improve your English. That's it. Make mistake all the time. And for you, your opinion, Yasmin.
I agree with you. We need just talk and don't care about mistakes because it's the only way to improve. And I think that the confidence comes with studying too. If you study and know a little bit, we are more confident to speak and try have a conversation.
Yeah. These years I started to learning the French. I started in January, and today I'm be to talk that I'm fluent in French because I put my strategy is I study every day, 1 hour, at least 1 hour per day, and I practice here in talk the French. So in the first moment, I don't know nothing, of course. I didn't know nothing, of course, but I try to practice in all immersions in French here. And now I said, okay, I'm not fluent. Yeah, great, but I it's possible to travel for French. It's okay, and I will survive. the- it's okay. So I think it's so good because the English is different for me. I have been learning for a long time, but I have never put in practice. And now it's possible to put every day in practice my English. No, it's so nice. So let's go to the next questions. Nat, can you read the number 7, please? Answer for us.
Yeah. Number 7. What role does reading play in improve English comprehension? And what are some recommended reading materials? I don't like very much to read English, at least books, completely books, because I think sometimes it's very hard to understand all the book I'm trying to say. So I like to read just small news. I use sometimes BBC, and I take small news and just phrases to try to understand. But I don't like to read the entire books.
All right. And you, Yasmin?
I like to read, so sometimes I try to read in English, and I think that it's easy if we look for easy books like cartoons or um, child books. I don't know, livros infantis, and um, news, like Nat said, um, to get used to some words and words that we use every day, that people use every day. So I think that read is a good way um, to get more vocabulary.
Yeah, children's books, I think it's so good when you start the language, I nowadays I read a lot in French, of course. And the good things about read a book is it is the vocabulary repeat all the time. And in this moment, do you learning this vocabulary? No, I love to read the book in English because I learn more vocabulary. And especially, for example, I love to study investment. So when I read read a book about this subject, it's so easy. It's easy. It's interesting for me. No, that's it. And for you, Ariana?
For me, uh, to improve English vocabulary and read a book, but I don't know recommended one book specific. My I believe that you read a book, study the book indicado por teachers, e é isso.
Você tem algum livro para indicar?
Não,
Do you
foi o que eu
have?
falei. In this moment,
No?
não. Eu não tenho livro para indicar em inglês, gente.
All right.
Mas eu acredito que solicitar para um professor em inglês ajuda bastante.
Yeah. And you, Yasmin? Do you have
Geralmente
a
eu leio
specific?
os PDF que o Felipe deixa na plataforma, ajuda bastante.
All right. And you, Yasmin, do you have a suggest for book?
The app BBC English, it's about news in English around the world. So it's easy to learn, to read, and to know about what's happening in the world. So BBC English.
So nice. Thank you. Let's go. Yasmin, can you read the numbers 8 answer for us?
Are there specific apps or online courses that are particularly effective for learning English? We said
You
about
said
many apps, and Talk, it's effective. It's effective for learning English, and it's uh, I think that we need to find the best way for us So some people prefer listening, some people prefer reading. So
Bom, é
we just need to find the best for us.
Yeah, great idea. I think it's if you focus in your so weakness, if you focus in in your weakness, it's so good because, for example, I sometimes it's so good for me listen, but if it change the accent, maybe oh my gosh, I'm not sure if I understand very well. Auriana said about it, she's understand very well. She have a good listen. Maybe you need to practice more the speaking. That's it, Auriana.
Yes, eu disse isso. Eu tenho mais facilidade em entender do que falar.
All right. And do you use maybe are there specific apps or online course that you use to practice the listen, for example, or no?
I use de sometime Duolingo. In the past, no passado, antes eu usava mais. Mas Duolingo é um bom aplicativo para testar. Tem as fases, né? Tem as provinhas, testes, ajuda bastante.
Acho que é ofensivas, né? I have two sons, and my younger son do the Duolingo, and all the time he said for me, "Mom, I complete the offensive." Okay, okay.
Sometimes to in the podcast in Deezer, my Deezer, I put the podcast in English and listen. Ajuda bastante também.
All right, so nice. Ariana, can you read the number 9 answer for us?
How can I overcome language barriers and effectively communicate in English when traveling or living in an English-speaking country? Ah, igual eu respondi antes, né? Don't be afraid speaking, né? I believe that take information, speak the people. Quando você pede ajuda no ponto, quando você pede informação, você fala com as pessoas, vai falando, gente. Eu acho que a melhor maneira de a gente superar qualquer tipo de barreira é falar. Não tem a barreira, pelo menos no meu caso, eu penso que a barreira é falar. Para mim, falar é a barreira. Para superar essa barreira é só falando. Não vejo outra coisa.
And here in Talking
In my
Talk, it's a
case,
perfect
ok?
place, no?
Oi?
Here in Talking Talk, it's a perfect place
See,
to
here
do
is a
this.
talk is a perfect place to practice this.
Yeah.
But these people is afraid de different places, trava, é tudo diferente, tem medo da rejeição, tem medo da pessoa não entender. Já falei em alguns lugares, às vezes as pessoas não entendiam, aí tem necessidade de repetir, para repetir aí me travava toda. Então, eu teria e tenho ainda de superar essa barreira. Então, tem que falar. Não entendeu, eu tenho que falar 10 vezes até ela entender, que uma hora ela vai entender.
That's it. That's why when you do internship, when you do internship in the other country, you are obligated to speak all the time because nobody speak Portuguese. For example, if you do internship in the United States, for example, everybody is speaking in English or maybe Spanish, and you need
Yeah.
to speak all the time with this person and do comprehend to be comprehend for the other person and
Yeah.
it's impossible to be afraid to speak because you need your needs. It's complicated.
Because there, porque lá, eu entendi o que você falou, mas lá a gente está envolvido, né?
Exactly.
Você não tem para onde fugir. For example, in Spanish, the second, second language is English. And Então, se the people don't speak in Spanish, é, then se você não fala espanhol, ele já chama você para o inglês, né? Então, se você falar qualquer idioma, você chega lá, português, qualquer idioma, eles não entendem, vê que você não é espanhol, ele já puxa para o inglês, que é como se fosse, né? O segundo idioma dele é o idioma universal. Então, uma vez que a gente está inserido, a gente é obrigado a falar e acaba perdendo medo, né? E é mais fácil, porque o seu
Yeah.
ouvido tá ali todo dia ouvindo. Primeiro, o segundo dia a gente tem um impacto muito grande, mas no terceiro já começa a trabalhar, né? A audição, então a gente consegue falar.
Exactly. And Yasmin, in Portugal, is there a lot of possibility to speak in English or no?
More than in Brazil. So some people here just speak in English and don't speak Portuguese. Every cafe or restaurant, people that work there have to speak in English, have to speak English. And here there are some events that we can go just to practice the language, not just English, but other language, because many other, I don't know, many other idioms, sorry, many other countries with different idioms are near here. So there are places that we can just change our language.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I have many other friends in Portugal, so they needed to learn other language, French, for example, and
Yeah.
Spanish, true. And sometimes I think the Spanish is more used than the English, in Portugal.
No, I think that English is the second.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Maybe Spanish is the third.
All right. So that's it, girls. I put here the survey. If you want to suggest some subject for Diego, it's here for you. And that's it. Thank you for coming, for sharing your strategy to learning English. I think it's very important when you change the tips, because it's very important for me, and I learn it every time and with everybody. All right. Thank you so